Okay, we're unmuted now. Hello everyone. Welcome to the 7 viewers that are currently present for this hotly anticipated first round of the AF4 season. This season, uh, we are with the Lotus. To my knowledge, what is it? The 411, I think. Yes, the Lotus 211 GT4
211.
from 2007. A weird looking car, a weird sounding car, and a weird driving car. I don't have much of a role in the choice of this thing, but it's what we're using, and I think it's been received pretty well, to my knowledge.
And you don't
So
have skin pack, Matty.
I do not have the skin pack. Is there a skin pack?
There is a skin pack with 4 or 5 different skins.
Shit. All right, hold on. I'll leave and I'll rejoin.
Okay, and then do the stream. How much time we have? 3 minutes,
Alex,
4 minutes.
yeah, it's a good bit of time.
Okay,
So
so we will probably be a time. Also, I'm co-commentating. Hello, everybody again.
Mosquito is back for more.
Screaming, yes.
Yeah, absolute pandemonium. Let me just drag the skins in. Oh, okay. Couldn't
We'll
find
go
the
for
skins.
clean views.
What the
We'll go for screen. Pretty soon we are installing skins. Actually, Matty, but
I am, because I am very organized and I definitely plan to do the stream today. So it should be under KS. Lotus. Oh no, it's no, it's not.
I mean, you know, people, you see Tautus on the screen. This is not the actual stream.
Lotus. Lotus 211 GT4. Schemes.
GT4, yeah, this is the most important part.
Okay.
Go, Mati, go.
What? Why?
I don't know, time.
No, we'll be fine, we'll be fine.
2 minutes, okay.
Yeah, we're good, don't stress it. Today is the day to be laid back.
Yes.
Full screen will be soon, because right now there is nothing going on that warrants the big screen.
People want to see track loading. This is the most exciting thing.
I know, it's crazy. Okay, there you go. Alright, now let's actually have a look at our grid for today. I'm gonna make
Matty, please stream on Discord.
Yes, my bad. Let me stream on Discord.
Yeah, don't worry.
So much to remember, everything to do. Alrighty, let's have a look-see. So, starting P1, we have Zevan, followed by Mario Fonseca, Riley, Alfie Bevan, a new name on the field, Panos Parast, Barkor in P6, Shiny Waffles P7, Pepaka P8, Dom P9, Zubao P10.
Also new name.
Yeah, indeed, a new name there. Pulse.
Also a new one.
Also a new one, P11, KSA, P12, Spencer, P13, Anto, Jack Olivier's dad, P14, Vax, P15, and Francesco Di Guardo, P16 today.
Vax is probably Cacho.
Yes, you're right about
that. Argentinian guy. Yeah.
My bad. Yep. But these skins look pretty clean, to be honest. I do quite like them. So we've got this variation.
Chinese and Spentas.
Yeah, we've got this one as well. Some Japanese, which says friends. Oh, I thought I was actually going to say something in Japanese. Yeah. This skin as well, looking very clean.
Oh, we are beginning.
Indeed, we are beginning. So a brand new season of AF4 about to begin. As the lights, 6 of them, now turn red and go out. Zevan and Marian Fonseca both getting away pretty well. The rest of the field all the way pretty cleanly. Ooh, a little bit of argy-bargy in the background. But Zevan has the outside line for T1. And... Oh, well, I didn't notice Mario Fonseca went very wide.
Fonseca went a little bit wide.
Yeah, Fonseca conceding the lead and losing a lot of positions because of that. Alfie Bevan and Riley now up to P2 and 3. Rest of the field cleanly through T1. But Alfie Bevan and Riley side by side down into T3. It's just,
Zevan is spun.
No, our leader's been spun around. We have... he's the only car that's been spun around. Very safe with the rejoin. Very good to see. But Alfie Bevan Bevan, because he's British, now leads the race, but everyone very close behind. Thank
We're
you,
going
Chaculato,
three
for
wide.
racing. 3 wide, a lot of locking up. Alfie Bevan and Mario Fonseca going into battle into T4. Down on the run to the fast left-hander, that is T5. Alfie Bevan from, I think, P3 or P4 on the grid, now leading the race. Barkor making a nice pass on the inside on Panos Parast. Panos Parast going a little bit wide, but now opening the door for Peppa Capi to make a pass. Trying to get some good TV angles. Oh, Shiny Waffles, I think, having a little off, but... Oh, no, Panos Parast having an off. My apologies. Falling all the way back down as...
Francesco Di Gardio.
Digardo having a
Di Gardo, yeah.
little incident at the back. Anyways, let's go back to the action up front as Alfie Bevan opening up a slight gap. So we have, I think, a new face in AF4 leading here at Red Bull Ring ahead of a veteran, Mario Fonseca.
Maybe he's from Arxis, I don't know.
Potentially.
Might be.
Could be.
Might be.
Very well. That'd be very nice to see if we have Arxis people starting to join our league races. That is very good to see. All thanks to our VLN event, which went splendidly. Mostly. Anyways.
Yes.
Closest battle at the moment is Shiny Waffles having a run on Peppa Capi for P5. Very close together here, but side by side they go. Peppa Capi going deep, but Shiny Waffles very cleverly letting that happen in front of him and taking P5 very easily. Very mature driving. Very good stuff. Sort of expecting the mistake and letting
also,
it happen.
Barkor is going for his life achievement before currently. This is very good for him.
You're very right here. This could be best result. I mean, this currently is, I think, his best result ever. No, I think you might know that.
Yeah. He was like usually starting like at the back of the grid and then getting maybe to P10 or 9 in those races, and it like in the other leagues he's like in most of the cases at the back. But apparently he had some like highlights in AF3 when he at Puebla was for quite a long time leading in the practice with his time being the fastest one. In the race he had some problems and he was finishing on the last position, but apparently he's getting faster and faster, which is nice to see.
Very good to see indeed, and I think this P4 right now is showing that. Sliding it. Oh, no.
Oh,
dude,
no, and we did it.
Commentator's curse. Mosquito, you absolute demon. All cars having to avoid him on the last corner. Oh, that is so sad.
Safely? No. Oh, no.
Well, he's rejoining safely by waiting for every car. Good rejoin, but that is such a shame. Such a shame. Meanwhile, Peppa Capi getting the run on Dom on the run up to T3. Oh man, that is such a shame.
Meanwhile, Anto is getting to P8, like from P15. This is really good pace.
Indeed so. His best result, to my knowledge, is a P8 in AF1. So...
Yeah. Was that Buenos Aires?
There were 2 times that season that he got P8. I think Buenos Aires was very much one of them. The other may have been Road Atlanta. Oh wow, nice. Oh yeah, no, I saw that on stream. But we've got a nice little 3-way, almost 4-way battle here between P5 and P8. Dom leading the group with Peppa Capi closing on him quite quickly. Zubao and Anto making up the back. Very intrigued to see what happens here. Meanwhile, the top 3 staying pretty consistent. A little bit of a gap between Shiny Waffles and Dom. But these 3 still the closest battle on track at the moment. Zevan up to P9. So he's making good ground. Watch the gap as well, because he could be making some really good progress.
Meanwhile, Anto is about to make a move on Zumbao.
You are very right. Zumbao. Ooh, that is a perfect move.
Wow.
Very, very good move. Sent it there. Lick the stamp and send it. Never been a finer example of it.
Anto is going to the inside.
Now Anto is going to mean that Peppa Capi is losing about 2 positions in 2 corners. Side by side they go into T1. There's been some pretty good racing despite the reduced field.
Very clean.
Very clean as well. Very clean. Peppa Capi around the outside. Also, oh no, Zumbao off as well. So now they're going to be in a group of 3 leading down to T3. Peppa Capi back up into P6 now. So all changing here in the midfield.
It's a very good fight.
Yeah, it's great. All 3 wide into the corner.
And
Zumbao
Zumba going to the inside.
going to the inside, but realizing that he should be stopping and not
Yeah,
sending it straight into the other drivers. So cautious, but gonna cost him
but
a little bit of time.
very bad exit. So
Very bad
Peppa
exit
Cup is
indeed. Yeah,
escaping. Yeah.
Pepper Cappy getting the much better exit there. Anto and Zumbao very close battling now. Anto and Zumbao both getting good exits here. Maybe let's go on board with Anto. The view isn't the best, but but
It's like
Zumbao.
radical.
Yeah,
Kinda
it
like
is. It
radical.
does feel like they're radical. Oh, they touch into the corner. This is a perfect view of that. Let's get the driver hands as well.
Touring car moves.
Let's go pure here. Let's go nice and pure. No UI. Wait, what?
The sound
Control
is gone.
Control M. No, it's my bad. It's auto start system. Shit.
Matty, what have
Okay,
you
we're,
done?
we're good. We're good. We're good. No worries. Anyway, in the meantime, and there's been a collision in the meantime. I missed this. Fuck.
Okay, no.
Anton, no. Anton down
And
to
it's up.
P11.
Oh, but the region wasn't that bad.
The
Okay,
rejoin
so
was fine. It was fine.
it's quite an experienced driver. One of I think the oldest on the grid. So I think the experience is there. So
Very much could well be. He must be like in his middle years, so some experience there. He's still very much getting to grips with the whole sim racing business. So, as Jack was telling me, actually, older people take more time to learn new things. But the old saying about teaching an old dog new tricks does stay true. So, for Jack, where it may take 3-4 laps to know a circuit, it will take his dad a little bit longer. But either way, doing well. Oh God, having a lot of trouble, and
no.
that is such a shame. And so, really not having the luckiest of experiences so far this race. Meanwhile,
Again,
KSA,
commentator's curse.
honestly,
We did it
we
again. We
keep
did it
doing
again.
it. Panos Parast going wide. Everyone we're following is having misfortune. I'm going to make sure not to go with our leader in that case.
I
As a
had the
matter of
same
fact,
during VLN.
the gap, right as I say that, the gap getting very close now between Fonseca, as Fonseca getting a little bit, the rear end a little bit bad on the exit. But still
Uh,
holding it. And Jack, there is no second race. This is just the single race we have because we do not have enough people for a final A and a final B currently. 16 people joining this race, which actually isn't that bad considering, the VLN event had like 60 drivers taking part, so massive, massive event. So glad it went as well as it did. Generally, all the drivers had a great experience. A couple people got kicked because of certain maybe issues or leaving the pits too early, but overall, great success there. Hope a lot of you guys tuned in for that.
we had quite high attendance, over like 30 to 40 people at some point. So
Yeah, I
it
noticed at
was
the start it was like 40 plus.
40 plus. Yeah. Also, I would like to mention that in this AF4 season we have quite new features. So the setup is not fixed as far as I'm concerned. So people will have some like recommended setup, and then they can apply their own changes. So it seems like Fonseca's setup is a little bit more oversteery because as you can see, he is kind of losing the rear on the corners much more than Bevan.
Yeah, he is indeed. Alfie Bevan able to keep that lead for the time being. First ever AF4 race, it seems like, and he is streaking ahead of 3 guys that have been racing across AF2, AF1, AF3. He's got 3 big regulars behind him, but still keeping his nerve and keeping consistent, and that is what wins you races here at AF4. We've seen people do it in the past. Their pace has been good, but it's been that consistency, just staying out of trouble, that really gets you those good positions in AF4.
Oh, Fonseca went a little bit wide on the curb.
A little bit wide indeed. Riley getting very close now as the gap between him, Fonseca, and P1 opens up. We have 2 Brits and a Portuguese man in a sandwich.
It's interesting. Also, on the Bahrain race last season, so the finale, we had the
Mm.
same situation. So we had like Stegosaurus, Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus, the guy who did some weeklies and AF3, but in AF4 it was his debut and he won. So we might see the same situation here, the new
In,
face winning.
indeed so. We have had that a few times, and I mean AF4 does provide the opportunity for those debut wins.
Mate, can you go to Panos Parest? It seems that there is overtake to happen
Good,
in a moment.
good call. Thank you for pointing that out. Indeed, it seems that there is quite a small gap between him and KSA ahead. May have gotten wider since then, but could very well be a pass on the horizon. Keep an eye on the gap between Riley and Fonseca, which looks like it's getting smaller currently.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Indeed.
Now it's increased, but that was a moment where like 500s were taken out of time in one corner. So
True,
it
true.
seems, it
Riley
seems they're getting closer and closer.
in the meantime, setting a pretty speedy lap, to be honest. So that's good work from him so far. Looking around, I've noticed Zevan up to P7, very close to Peppa Capi in front of him.
So he's having a great recovery.
He's having a great recovery and is about to get just that little bit better as Peppa Capi going a little bit too late and greedy on the brakes, going wide and leaving the door wide open for Zevan to come through. Ooh, very close to a little tap
Very
around
close.
there, a little pit maneuver almost. But side by side they go into this corner. Peppa Capi more adventurous on the brakes, but sliding round. But Peppa Capi will actually have the better exit, actually, as Zevan was on the inside, went also quite deep. Has to get turned around more and loses time on this straight. Peppa Capi now leading into
Go to
T4.
Riley. Riley
Yes,
is
sorry, my
making
apologies.
a move.
Riley making a move on Fonseca, going for a switchback, actually. Riley very close to Fonseca, following right behind him.
Fonseca closing the door.
But
Closing
meanwhile,
the apex, actually. Yeah.
Riley going for a wider line, and sorry, Fonseca going for a wider line. Riley's going to close up a lot now. God, we have a lot of battles going on. Panos Press and Di Gardio in the background having battles. Riley is not going to go for it there, letting Fonseca go a little bit wide, I feel, just off screen. Indeed so, compromise the line, but now on the start straight, gaps opened up a bit, but Riley still chasing down Fonseca. Alex Bevan up ahead, setting very fast laps. Peppa Capi and
Meanwhile,
Zevan going
Vax
for
and
it.
Pulse are also having small fight. They are
There's so
switching
many
places
battles right now, yeah.
back and forth. Yeah.
Zevan making the move on Peppa Capi though. Jeez, I forgot. I didn't even say anything, but that was a really nice move into the last corner, sending it down the inside after pressuring him for a whole lap.
Also, Digardo
Yes.
also
Oh, these
overtake.
three
Oh my god.
making
This
the
is so much
pass.
happening.
There's a lot
This is
happening,
pretty
yeah.
good racing.
This is
Pretty
good racing
in A4.
for a field of cars that's 16 strong. The racing's pretty good all across the field. There's some decent battles here and there.
Go for Anto.
Go for answer. Yes, I will. There you go.
Anto P12. Yeah.
Ooh, sending it very late on KSA. They are, again, so clean. Meanwhile, Zevan and Peppa Capi must have been that Peppa Capi went for a late move, and Zevan has reclaimed it right there and then. But Anto very close to KSA going up to this next corner, T3. Is he going to go for a late dive? He's looking for it. KSA leaving the door almost too open. It seemed that both of them just sort of paused for a second in that corner. But Anto
Amazing.
making the move stick on KSI, who's gave him a lot of room. But I feel he's not going to be so easy on this next corner. Anto, taking the grass a little bit. But seemingly having the better line, KSA conceding that position to him for the time being. And we still have a 5 whole minutes left to go.
Go for Riley. It's 3 times.
Oh, thank you very much. And it's closing. There must have been a much better exit for Riley. And Jack, you're right. Anto, such a pro. Thank you for your unbiased opinion here, Jack. Riley gonna have the better exit for this straight, and right as I say that, getting up alongside Mario Fonseca. These two having an amazing battle. One thing I've noticed with this car is that you really have to choose your line into corners. Some would say, like, the car could be a little bit maybe unmaneuverable, But what it means is that you can keep close battles for a long time. Corner after corner, if you take different lines, go for dives, go for late maneuvers, open the door and whatnot, you can have battles that last a long time, which is exactly what we want.
Also, some time ago, like I don't know, like a minute ago, there was a collision between Pulsar and Vax because they were like side by side, and now there is a gap like 5 seconds between
There
them.
is
So,
indeed a gap. Yeah, these guys falling back. Pulse, yeah, I'll leave.
yeah, you see,
Just
commented
about
Musket.
saving it. Yeah, literally, dude. I need to keep you away from these streams. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
You've been cursing everyone in BLN, and now everyone's being cursed here. But yes, Panos Prast on the rear end of Panos Prast on the rear end of Di Gardio, and so watching from a bit of a distance, if these guys make any mistakes, our man Anto will be the man to pick up the pieces. Meantime, the gap changing a lot between Riley and Fonseca. Going a little bit wide, Fonseca in the corner ahead, but he's made up made a fair bit of a gap between them.
To be honest, this is the best racing in AF4 since like Radical season. To be honest, this is so close, so intense,
Yeah,
and people.
honestly.
And in terms of being clean, I don't remember AF4 race since I joined here being that clean.
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember races being this clean, which is partly a bad thing, but like partly good
But
that it's
it's
actually
cleaner than
finally back.
AF3.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's great.
cleaner
It's
than
great. No, no,
AF3.
no. I mean, I want like the argy bargy. I want a bit of, elbows out. But
Drama, yeah.
yeah. But this race it's been very clean. It's been very nice to see. Been a lot of good
But
racing. That's the thing. We don't want a race that's clean and boring. This race has been with a lot of moves, a lot of overtakes going all the time, but times 3 different battles going on at once that I can't keep my eyes on. But yeah, actually, as a matter of fact,
meanwhile, about that, click on Riley. Riley is reduced like from 1 second gap to 2 tenths from
2 tenths. You're
Fonseca.
right,
Fonseca is making mistakes.
but he
Mistake
is
after mistake.
indeed getting late in the race. Riley starting, it's just again, he keeps getting closer and then falling back just a little bit. But Riley
I
would
think sector 3 is the sector where Riley is losing more time than Fonseca.
potentially, although I've always seen Riley going for a bit of a tighter line on that set of corners they've just been through.
It's amazing how different lines they have, but they manage to be so close.
Exactly. Well, 5 tenths separating the two now. Otherwise, behind, battles generally settling. And at the front, our leader for the first time in an AF4 race, Alfie Bevan. Well done to him so far in this race. All he has to do is hold it together for one more lap. It has been plain old sailing for him so far. But it was him who was not starting on the front row even. Made the best of the start from other people, and has just been commanding this race. So what can I say other than well done, hats off to him, as Anto has a collision and has spun on the last straight.
Oh no, this is so unfortunate for Anto.
Real shame there, real shame. Looking good for P12 with Spencer about 20 seconds behind. Zevan, no, Zevan has had incident. Everyone's having incidents. Panos Parast as well. What has been happening? Panos Parast losing the position to KSA. What on earth? We just
also this is Zimbabwe also is this is actual overtake. Okay,
everyone's
so
closed up. Yeah. Barcrow being lapped potentially.
Yeah, this is what I said about Parkour. He sometimes has a really good qualifying or really good one lap or on like 5 laps being great, but then something happens and he. Oh, whoa,
You'll have to see it.
whoa.
You'll have to see it. It was nice close action, bumping doors.
This is surprisingly good. This car is providing very good racing despite our.
Oh, trying it there, Zumbao. But Di Gardio keeping getting the rear end a little bit
And the
round.
Barcode is also
Barcode is just spectating. He's not even.
Yeah.
He's a lap behind, but he's still gonna get his.
But he can make a mistake and take somebody.
True that. Yeah. Actually, I literally have actually forgotten, but Alfie Bevan has won the race ahead of Mario Fonseca. Riley, Shiny Waffles, Dom, Zevan just coming across the line right now, Peppa Cappy in P7, Francesco Di Guardia in P8. Looks like Zumbao and KSA, will they have a photo finish? Looks like Zumbao is going to hold it over the line. KSA coming behind just a few seconds later. Looks like Panas Brass is going to hold on for
And
P11
Anto
ahead of
is 1 second
Anto.
behind.
Almost got P11 at the end, but not close enough. That seems like about it for the time being.
You know, it's been a while we've seen donuts in AF4, so
Very true.
it showed how top-notch race it was today. It was very good. I enjoyed that one.
That was a very enjoyable race, genuinely. And Zevan, very good recovery drive, up to P6 after being spun around on the last lap and
Twice.
being dead last. Yeah, exactly. Being dead last on lap 1 and coming back to finish how he did. Really good stuff right there.
Also, we have 24 spectators, which is very good.
26 even. Really good stuff for A4.
Oh,
So now we have finished the race. We shall go to the interviews. No, it's not an AF. No, it's not an AF3 interview. It's an AF4 interview. There you go. Got there eventually.
professionalism, yes.
Yes, professional stuff indeed. I'm gonna try get Alfie in here. He seems to be muted in league race, but I'm gonna bring him in see if he is able to talk. Alfie, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Is your mic okay?
Can you speak? This is the question.
That is the question as well. If you're able to speak, let us know. If you're not, you can always just type in chat. In AF4 chat.
If you don't know what's happening, this is the post-race interview. We are live on stream,
Yeah, we're
and
live
would
on.
like to talk with you if you can. If
If
you're
you're
not,
able to talk, that's fine. If not, then no worries. Uh, let's have anything been said. Oh, I think Alfie's just he's lost his mic, so let's just give him a moment.
okay.
No worries, no worries. I'm glad I checked chat because often when people are unresponsive, we have to remove them after a little bit. But yeah, I mean, our top three sits at Alfie Bevan, Mario Fonseca, and Riley.
Riley.
So a good start to. You were mentioning before, I think off stream, that Mario Fonseca wants to win this badly. He wants to win
Yes.
his championship.
He
Uh,
seems to be pulling off of the races when he knows that he doesn't have chances to win P1. So he might have a really good start here because he's P2. So you know everything can happen. He has a pace. He's A4 veteran. He knows the rules of the series. He knows that sometimes it is chaotic and unclean. So if he's gonna keep up the pace and keep up doing what he's doing, he might win it.
Indeed, he might. I mean, this is a great start. You know, P2 in race one is all he really could have hoped for. So, you know, Alfie Bevan, the sort of the new guy in this season, taking the win out of nowhere. Very impressive. Very impressive just to watch that. Starting from P4 or P5 on the grid, so not just a lights to flag, a win that he had to kind of fight for in the beginning, but then sort of took advantage of the battling between our regulars further behind. Um, and yeah, comes out with the win and the lead
So
in the
Mati,
championship.
he actually left. He
Yeah,
actually left.
I know he left. Yeah, he said he couldn't find his mic. I was just sort of continuing to go on because I knew that I wouldn't be able to
Okay,
interview.
we don't have any other people sadly on the Discord. They went off the Discord
Indeed,
sadly.
so none of the top guys to interview, but a very enjoyable AF4 race. Let me remind myself of what the next round is going to be. It is going to be a track called Silver Coin Raceway. And if you ask me if I've ever heard of that in my life, I will tell you kindly
It is
no.
fictional track.
It is a fictional track, yes. A season of a type of track that shall not be named has taken up our calendar for this season.
But Silvercon is interesting because if I remember correctly, it has like uphill hairpin.
It does have an uphill hairpin. It is an interesting layout. It's quite a simple layout, and it looks like it could have quite a lot of opportunities for braking for different lines and various other bits. And it's quite a well-made circuit, to my knowledge. So that should be interesting. Velo Park, interesting track. No idea, really,
Brazilian.
really much a Brazilian track with part of the track as a drag strip. I think. I think the pit lane is as long as the whole track. Then for the final round, it's a driver's vote between Oran Park, Barbagallo, and Malala Motorsports Park. Only Barbagallo has actually been ever used in AF before, in a season that many people probably won't have ever known, which was AF Asia Season 1 with the Honda Civic TCRs. So that might make a return depending on the driver vote. So yeah, a pretty good season to look forward to. And if the grids get bigger, if I'm seeing like 20 plus drivers on the grid at these cool tracks, then we are in for a very interesting championship. Let's just hope that our main contenders can stay with us for as long as possible and provide us with more awesome action. I'm genuinely actually quite looking forward to seeing these guys in these cars again because that was awesome. Any of your own thoughts, Mosquito, before we sort of wind down for the end of the stream?
Yeah, so what just wanted to say, guys, keep going racing as it was today, because it was great. It was clean, it was intense at the same
Exactly.
time. So this is the best type of racing you can have. Of course, we want to have some chance, to have some drama, but from time to time, not like every corner. So it was perfect. People were fighting. So many people on so many occasions doing very great moves. Zivan having fantastic recovery. Then there was Antor with his bad luck, but still playing very cleanly. So it was amazing. It was amazing to see how perfect it was. So see you next week, I think. Yes, it is next week,
Yes, it
A4.
should indeed be next week. We have the first two rounds, one week after the other,
And
and then
today there will be also one more stream, if I'm correct, right,
you are
Mati?
very much correct.
Yes.
I was just about to get on to what the future of our streams are in the close future. Um, Today at 6 p.m. UTC, we will be having the Zap hosting 150 as part of the AFX Oval Championship for Season 2. A very, very fun championship, from what I'm aware, with an upgrade system, 30-minute practice, 5-minute qualifying, and race lengths going from anywhere between 100 laps to 200 laps due to short ovals and regular speedways. So, I mean, we have other amazing events in the calendar, such as the Touring Car Moves 100, Admin Abuse 125, the Polaris 120, and the Certified Just Track 99. So, be sure to tune in for the rest championship, and first of all, for the one today at 6 p.m. UTC again at Kansas Motor Speedway. Be sure to join us there. We have a grid of about anywhere up to 20 drivers joining us today, so it should be some great oval action.
I may do some racing if I will be able. So
I
see you on the track.
I would recommend maybe I can commentate curse. So maybe you could experience some of the commentators' curse
Okay,
for yourself.
show other people, but not myself. Yeah, that will be perfect.
Exactly, exactly. That's the way it goes.
Or imagine me racing and saying, "Oh, so in front of me there is, I don't know, Cramped Cruncher. Oh, and he's going for a move. Oh, unfortunately he spins, and he spins in front of me, and I'm like getting the position. That would
Yep.
be awesome if I could do
And
it.
yeah, well, that would be very cool to see. And if you do participate, which I hope you're able to, then I will, yeah, be looking forward to that.
Great spectacle. So thank you so much for attending today for AF4 and also VLN. Amazing experience having so much of so many of you on the stream. So perfect. Thank you.
Indeed, so very good stuff. So I think that will be goodbye from both me and Mosquito, and see you guys in about an hour if you're going to tune in for the stream, which you definitely should. So see you then, everyone, and that will be goodbye.